babes, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Pretty Valley Vibes. No, it's the Pretty Massage, period. Y'all, I always be coming on here getting my channels mixed up. Like, I have to remember who I be recording for, but welcome back to the channel, period. I'm gonna cut the fan on really quick, so give me 1 second. Get this fan cut on. Okay. Oh, happy Sunday, babes. Hopefully you guys are good. I'm gonna bring y'all in just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So welcome back to the channel, guys. How are you guys doing? Happy Labor Day. Labor Day is tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have some plans. We're just gonna be chilling tomorrow. I have to work, y'all, so that sucks. And my husband has to work too, so we're not gonna be doing anything. Hopefully, oh no, tomorrow night I should be able to see some fireworks, period. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually go on my balcony tomorrow night, or I can just look out my window, and yeah, hopefully we get some fireworks tomorrow night. But hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. So a sit down video where we're going to be talking about everything that you need for your YouTube channel and pretty much everything that I use for my channel. Okay, you guys, please excuse my voice. I'm still a little bit raspy, so y'all, I still have like a little bit of my raspy voice left over. I feel like it comes and it goes, so just don't mind it, okay? I feel like everybody and their mama is on social media, okay? So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you just kind of want some tips and advice, I'm going to pretty much share with you guys everything that I use for my social media platform, okay? So hopefully everything is beneficial to you. Oh, my skin looks good. Yo! Let's talk about the weight loss for a minute, because look. What? The skin is eating. It's no fucking crumbs left, okay? What? Bro, my skin and my weight loss, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm excited because yeah, like I'm like losing so much weight, and I see it like on camera and my videos, and when I look at my older videos compared to now, I'm so proud and I'm so happy and I look so beautiful, and I'm just so proud of myself, like period. But anyways, okay girls, stay focused. And this fan is not high enough for more. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into this video. All right, okay babes, so we're going to talk about the first thing that you're going to need, okay? So of course the first thing that you're going to need for your YouTube channel is going to be a camera. I of course have a Canon G7X. I've had this camera for a few years now, because I've tried YouTube before, like 2 different channels I've had, and kind of stopped doing it. So yeah, I've had this camera for a few years now. I can't even remember what year, but I've had this for a few years and I love this camera. I feel like the quality is very, very, very good. The only thing is that with this camera, so the only thing that I don't like about this camera is that I have to kind of play around with the lighting and the settings, and like when I'm trying to record, because if I put it on this setting right here, in order to record myself, if you guys listen to the video, it's going to be a noise, which if you guys listen, you're going to hear it in my video. But I love this setting because the quality and the lighting is chef's kiss, okay? So I love using this quality for as far as like Like the brightness, everything is so beautiful and clear and crisp. So I love using this setting. But again, that noise, I hate it on Canon. And I did look it up, and it's honestly just something that is, you know, within their cameras. Now it is an option when I am doing so it's another setting on here that when I change it, I can put on like this particular mode, which will take away that noise, but the quality of like the lighting and everything, it's much dimmer and it's much darker. So I just pretty much have like 2 different settings for recording that I use. But like I told you guys earlier, this one I have that noise that I hate, and then the other one I don't have the noise, but the camera, the lighting is way dimmer. So that's the only thing. But other than that, I love Canon. This is such a great camera. Like I said, I've had it before, not before, but for a few years. Hold on. Hello? Hello? All right, honey, love you. Bye, honey. Yeah, y'all, so just make for sure you invest in a very good camera. I am going to be getting a new camera next year. I feel like I'm going to definitely, you know what I'm saying, keep this one because this is a great camera. Nothing is wrong with it, but you know, I do want to go ahead and explore to see what other options are out there. Okay, so make sure you get a good camera. I got mine from Best Buy, and I also of course got insurance on this as well. I don't even know how long the insurance lasts on this thing. I think my insurance is probably up. I don't even know, but yeah, this camera has never given me any problems or anything, knock on wood. But yeah, it's a great camera. But yeah, it's a great camera, so just invest in a very good camera. Okay, you know, do your research and just kind of, you know, find what fits, you know, find what works best for you. Okay, so that of course is tip number 1, because you want to make for sure you have, you know, great quality, and you know, you want to make for sure your quality is A1. Okay, like people want to see good quality footage, and you want to make for sure, you know, you have everything clear, crisp, clean, you know. So make for sure you have a good camera. Okay, and of course with the camera I also have batteries that do go inside of my camera. I have 3. I honestly cannot remember, you guys, how many batteries came with my camera. I think it was just 1, but I think I purchased either 2 more, I think so. But anyways, you want to make for sure, of course your camera is going to come with a battery, depending upon what kind of camera you get. And then I just pretty much went online and I purchased extra batteries, because of course you're going to need other batteries, you know, to record and stuff like that, or you could just go ahead and keep 1. But remember, you're going to have to wait until that battery, you know, is done charging and stuff like that. So of course it's going to take way longer. That's why I have 3, because when 1 dies I have 2 more to pretty much to use, so that way I can go ahead and finish recording. So battery charger to charge them up, and then also to a memory card as well. Make for sure, you know, you get a good card that gives you a lot of space. 256 is what I aim for, but again, it's just depending upon what type of, you know, camera you use, and you know how much storage and stuff it can hold. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the camera. So you need the camera, the batteries, the charger, and then your memory card. So that's that. Next up, we're going to talk about, of course, having a computer, laptop. Make for sure, you know, you have a good computer. You know, of course, do some research, search around, and you know, make for sure that, you know, your computer is in a good working condition, and you know, just make for sure that it can hold up, you know, as far as memory and stuff like that, so you have enough space and everything. So again, I am going to be getting me a new computer next year as well. I think I really want to get an Apple computer. So yeah, I've had, of course, this laptop for a few years now, and again, my camera and my computer, they both work like a charm, thank God. So you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it, okay? And they both do the job. But I do, of course, want to go ahead and get an Apple computer next year, so I'm excited for that. It's a good computer. Make for sure, you know, it's in good condition, no viruses and stuff, no clutter, and just make for sure, you know, you have enough space, because space is going to be very, very, very important, especially, you know, when you're importing stuff and, you know, uploading things. So you know, you can run out of space very, very fast. What I do is I pretty much just kind of like delete any of my previous videos and stuff like that, because I don't need it and I already have it up on YouTube. So it's honestly no reason for me to keep it on my computer. But that's why, you know, I definitely want to get me a new computer next year, because I do want to have something with more space as well, okay? So yeah, get a good computer, invest in that, whether you know it's a desktop or a laptop, okay? But laptops are better because, of course, you know, you can get them and you can travel, okay? You know, on a plane, in the car, you know, in a hotel. So that's why I love having, you know, my laptop, because I can take it with me versus a desktop that pretty much has to stay home at all times, okay? So that's going to be tip number 2. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, you guys, as far as the camera, make for sure you guys get you a camera cover. And I got this right from Amazon, if you guys can see my teal cover, and it just pretty much protects it, just like, you know, your cell phone or whatever. Get you a nice cover, because that's going to protect, you know, your camera, okay? So that's going to be tip number 2. Okay, that's tip number 2. Let's go ahead and talk about tip number 3. Okay, you're going to need also a tripod, big and small. Right now, I have my camera sitting on my tall tripod, and of course, you know, you can get them with the ring light as well. And then I also have a small tripod that is handheld. So let me show you guys a quick picture. Handheld tripod. And I like to use the small one. See, something like this, very small. That way you can pretty much hold it in your hand, okay? So I like to use this when I'm out, you know, vlogging and stuff. And then of course I use this, you know, at home, my taller one, okay? So you just get, you know, 2 different types of tripods. You're gonna need that. That's a necessity. So the next thing, of course, you're going to need, very important, you're gonna need, of course, apps. So what I pretty much use in order to edit my my videos, I use CapCut. Before my sister got, you know, on YouTube, of course, I was using Champ, which is CLIMP, and you know, I've been using that since, you know, we've had our channel last year on my other channel, and I like that one. It's just that I've noticed that, like, I guess I kind of got comfortable with that app, and at the time, you know, I was just trying to get something, and I kind of came across that, and that app, you know, it's okay, but it has a lot of problems as far as like exporting, and then it crashes a lot, and then the storage, and then the site be crashing, you guys. So honestly, I don't even like know how, like, why I use that app for so long. Like, I should have been resorted to another app, because that app right there gave me so many problems, and it took up so much of my time. And then my sister, you know, I mean, of course I could have been, you know, got something else. But like I said, I was just, you know, I got comfortable using it, I learned it, and then honestly, I don't know, it was very dumb of me to keep using that app for so long because it was giving me so many problems. But now I use CapCut. My sister, she put me onto that, and honestly, I've been had CapCut on my phone forever because that's what I use as far as like TikTok and, you know, my YouTube shorts and stuff. So I've always had it on my phone. I just, you know, never thought about using it for the computer. And honestly, I did not even really know that CapCut had a desktop version. So yeah, I didn't know that they even had a, you know, desktop version. So she told me about it, thank God, and I've been pretty much using that now. She's been on YouTube for a little over a month now, so I've been kind of like using that for like almost, yeah, I'm gonna say almost a month now. I've been using it. If not a month, I'm gonna say 3 weeks. Oh my God, when I tell y'all the quality is A1, I feel like my videos and the quality of my videos, they are absolutely gorgeous. And just like, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Pro because, no, do I have the Pro? Yeah, I have the Pro on. I need to see if I have the Pro because I thought that I had the Pro. I'm gonna definitely check again, y'all. I think it just expired on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. But anyways, I'm gonna make for sure I get the Pro because I was using like just the regular version, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the Pro because the regular version, you get everything, and I felt like with the Pro, some of the things I just really didn't need. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get the Pro because I want to see everything else that it fully offers, you guys. So CapCut, I absolutely love this new editing system. Everything is so quick and so easy. Like, it's no crashing, y'all. Like, oh my God. And I feel like the quality of my videos are just amazing. Okay, so CapCut is very, 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 very good. I highly recommend you guys use them. And as far as like music, I use Epidemic Sound. Now of course I see a lot of, you know, other content creators out here and stuff, and you know, they use like music and stuff, and you know, it's from like actual, you know, celebrities and like real artists, but of course they have like the remix to the songs. I don't know where you find that music at. Like, if you guys know any like legit links, okay, I'm talking about legit stuff because I don't play when it comes to like copyright and stuff like that, you know. Definitely, you know, still trying to work on, you know, monetization and stuff like that. So, you know, you don't want to have any of that stuff on your channel because of course it can affect, you know, you getting monetized and everything. But, you know, I see these other channels and I'm like, damn, like, where do you guys get those, like, you know, those sounds from and those songs? And, you know, I just want to make for sure that, you know, I find a legit place to get the music from. But I don't know, like, y'all, I just be kind of like scared because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to put all of your time and energy into these videos, and then, you know, you're using this music and then something happens with the company and then your channel, and then it's a huge mess. At least I know with Epidemic Sound, you know, of course the music is not like known artists and stuff. The music is very good and I love the music on here. Of course, you know, I wish I had actual, you know, songs that I knew and that I loved, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna still, you know, try to research and stuff like that, just to kind of see, you know, if I can find anything else as far as music. But that's what I do use, Epidemic Sound, period. They are so tea. I pay about $20 a month for each channel. Yeah, $20 a month for each channel. And then of course CapCut, I'm gonna go ahead and renew that again tonight, and I think that's $13. Yeah, I seen the price, it was like 13 bucks a month, which is nothing. So yeah, that's that. we're gonna talk about another app, you guys. So of course, Canva is what I use for thumbnails. And you know, still definitely working on my thumbnails. I feel like my thumbnails have, oh my god, they have gotten a trillion times better. So I'm so grateful for my thumbnails, and just, you know what I'm saying, like really working on my channel as far as like the editing, like, you know, using really good editing systems, music, you know, finding new companies, thumbnails, playing with that, you know what I'm saying. So I use Canva, and of course I am going to actually get Canva Pro, but I feel like Canva, I already like have good thumbnails, but of course with the Pro, they, you know, do of course offer like different thumbnails and stuff like that, that, you know, you can pretty much use to create, you know what I'm saying, you know, your thumbnails and everything. So they just have like so many like different things you can pick from and choose and play with. And I know with the Pro, it gives you a lot more thumbnails, you know what I'm saying, to pick from, and then kind of like create your own and stuff like that. So I may think about getting Canva, but I feel like they have so many free options I really don't need to get the Pro. So I'm gonna definitely look into that. But yeah, you're gonna need Canva, and Canva is very good for thumbnails. Okay, so making sure you have great thumbnails. I feel like thumbnails is the #1 thing on YouTube. If you do not have a good thumbnail photo, people are not going to click. It's just kind of like seeing a movie preview. If the preview sucks, people are less likely to watch it. So, you know, but you know what, honestly, that's not true, because I've seen some shitty thumbnails, God forgive me, I've seen some crappy thumbnails on here, and their channels and their views are crazy, y'all. So honestly, it really does not even matter. And honestly, you guys, even though I'm creating this video, mind you, all of this stuff is optional, okay? I have seen so many channels out here. Quality is horrible. Quality is basic. Quality, you know what I'm saying, is not even on the level that people think that the quality of their channel is not where people would say like, oh my god, like their channel is, you know what I'm saying, like amazing. Like I have seen channels out here, y'all, basic channels that are like, you know what I'm saying, but people are using what they have for YouTube. And you know what, people like that, I respect them, because yes, even though I'm telling you guys all of this stuff, you have to use whatever you have possible. I've seen people out here blow up using a camera, okay? People out here using a bad quality, you know what I'm saying, like not the best thumbnails, not even the best quality footage, you know what I'm saying, like, and their channels are crazy. Their channels are huge, and people love them, and they love their channel. And I think too, you know, once you kind of just get that audience, and once you blow up on YouTube, that's all it is. And I just feel like all you need is that one time, all you need is that one video to go viral, and I feel like people are going to love you for you. People are going to love your channel because it's you at the end of the day. And people just love your content for many different reasons, and sometimes to some people the quality and all of this other stuff doesn't even matter, you know what I'm saying. So everything that, you know, I'm telling you guys is just optional. You know, whatever you have to start off with, use it. Whatever you can use to create content, you guys, whatever you can use to just put the content out, do it, okay? I'm just kind of, you know what I'm saying, giving you tips, because these are things that, you know, I am currently doing. But you know, I've seen it, I see it now, I see it every single day, you guys. Bad thumbnails, bad quality videos, and their channels are that, you see what I'm saying? So do what works best for you, okay? But Canva is very good for thumbnails, okay? So that's that. Next up, we're going to talk about, of course, getting, the most important, a YouTube account. Getting your YouTube account, getting that stuff set up, making your page, which is super fun. Getting that started, getting your username and all of that information. And of course, having other social media to promote yourself on. Of course, I have my YouTube, I have, TikTok and Instagram. So, I have that, and I have, of course, 2 different channels where I pretty much promote, my channels on each other. So yeah, get, a social media platform for yourself. Get that out there as well. Very important. Okay. And then, a lot of people I have been seeing as well, and thanks to my sister because she put me on, Chat GPT is very good. If you guys don't know that, look into it. Chat GPT. I've been using that as far as like, getting some good hashtags, getting some, good, what is the word? I've been using that for hashtags. I've been using that for YouTube titles and stuff. So Chat GPT is very, very, very good for, an extra resource. So, check that out, because I didn't even know about Chat GPT, you guys, until my sister told me. So y'all, when I tell you I freaking love it, this thing is literally amazing. Okay, it's like Siri, but on a whole different level. Okay, so Chat GPT, make sure you look into that. It's a really good resource, and it's going to give you so much helpful tips and information, you guys, in regards to whatever question you have. You guys, I promise you, Chat GPT has it. It's like Google, you guys, but it's way smarter. It's amazing. Okay, so you can also do the regular version, the free version, and then you can also do the pro as well. Okay, so we got Chat GPT. And then, of course, you guys, most importantly is staying consistent. I always tell you guys that you have to stay consistent, you guys. Nothing is going to happen overnight. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But again, being consistent, just having a schedule that works for you. Okay, whatever you have going on in your life, whether you work, whether you're going to be doing this full time, just having a consistent schedule. Nobody wants to watch somebody that's going to be posting one day and then they're gone for 3 weeks. Okay, even though sometimes I kind of do be gone for like almost 2 weeks, but again, I'm always still consistent. Okay, and things happen, life happen. So just try your hardest to post consistently and have a good schedule. Okay, so that's that. Next up, okay, next up, you guys, let's see. And even me, y'all, like I tell y'all, I'm staying consistent. Okay, I'm staying consistent until my YouTubes both hit it. Okay, period. Staying consistent until I have my YouTubes where I want them to be. Okay, period, point blank. You got to stay consistent. You got to post, you know what I'm saying? Put yourself out there. And I cannot tell you guys, I am so proud of my social media platforms. Like, I am so proud of my social media presence, and I feel like it's just the consistency, and I've seen it grow so much, and it's still growing, and they're all growing in their own way, like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And it's just about, staying consistent, because again, all it takes is one video. That's it. Okay, one video, period. So staying consistent every single day, every single week, period. Okay, because again, when you are building your social media platform, your subscribers, they want to see you, okay? Like, you're creating a channel, so you're pretty much kind of like signing up for something. And if you're going to get on social media, and you know, if you're pretty much signing up for this, then you have to show up, okay? It's just common sense. So that's that. Just talked about, okay, so we talked about Canva, okay. Again, putting out quality videos and finding your niche, not out here following the crowd. Record what you love, record what you like, record what makes you happy, record your own stuff. Do not be following other people out here. Follow your own niche. Do what you want to do. I promise you, it is an audience for you. People are going to love you for you. People are going to watch your content for you, okay? Stop following the trends. Post what you want to post. Get into your own niche and do your own motherfucking thing, okay? Period. Find a niche that suits you best, okay? And I promise you, people will come. People will watch you. I don't care if it's 7 people. Post the content, okay? Period. And yeah, definitely putting out quality videos, okay? Quality. But then again, if you can't, that's okay too, okay? And of course, building your audience, engaging with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, interact with people. You know the biggest thing that I hate, and this tells me a lot about the type of content creator this person is. I hate when I see subscribers comment to a YouTuber who they love or who they like, and that content creator does not respond to them. Do you have any idea how fucking rude that is? Like, for you to look at somebody's comment and to just love it, I can understand if you have like 10,000 comments, but we're talking about 5 or 10 people. So you're telling me, and I understand, like, you know, we all get busy and stuff like that, but I can understand you doing it on one video. I'm talking about when you're like every video, like, you do not respond to people's comments. It's fucking rude. It's so rude, and I hate when I see content creators doing that, because it tells me that, like, I don't know, it gives off like you're too good, or you don't want to respond to people, or you just don't have time to engage with people who follow you. Like, who are you? Just because you're a content creator, like, does not mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people, it goes to their head and then they get on this pedestal. I don't know. But at the end of the day, engage with your audience, okay? At the end of the day, it's just like having a business. They're your customers. If you do not take care of your customers, they're going to leave, and they're going to stop shopping with you. They're going to stop engaging with you. Like, when you see these businesses out here, if it wasn't for your customers coming to shop at your store, you wouldn't even have a business, bro. Like, you wouldn't. It's because of the people coming to shop. And it's just like your audience. If it's not for them, they're the ones sitting here giving you watch time. They're the ones sitting here thumbing your video up. They're the ones watching you, engaging you. They're the ones giving you a fucking check. If you're sitting here monetized, making buku money every single month, it's because of these people watching you. But you can't respond? Wow. That's crazy to me. So please, get on here, engage with your audience, okay? Like, engage with them. Because at the end of the day, they want to be seen and they want to be heard, okay? That's it. So that's going to be that tip. And I think there is another one. Oh yeah, patience. Patience, and whatever is for you is going to be for you. Gotta have patience, y'all. Even me. Gotta have patience. Okay? Gotta have patience. Gotta put out them videos. So you gotta wait your turn, and whenever it's your time on social media, and whenever, you know, it is your appointed time by God, it's gonna happen. But you have to have patience in the making of it, you know. And it's a journey. It's about progress, not perfection. And you just have to keep going. Good days, bad days, high views, low views, you know what I'm saying? Days when you want to record, days when you don't want to record, days when you want to edit, days when you don't want to edit. Like, you signed up for it. So you gotta have patience and prayer, and whatever is for you is for you. And you know, we're all trying to just see if we can make it, you know, on social media. It's just an if. Let me see what happens if I continue. It's the if word, you know. If I keep going, that's all it is. So just like me, I just gotta have patience. I gotta continue to hustle and to grind, period, point blank. And if I can do it, you guys can do it too, okay? But that's gonna be it for the video. The moon is out. It's so beautiful, and it's getting dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. You guys, I love y'all so much. Fixing to go ahead and end this video. And you know, of course, don't forget, you know, to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And of course, if you guys got any comments or any tips or anything, don't forget to drop it down below. I'll be more than happy to, you know, respond to any questions or concerns you guys got. Okay, I love you guys. I'm fixing to go eat because I'm hungry. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.